Hello everybody, my name is Broseph or Joseph and welcome to the channel. So in today's video guys, what we got is a Mavinda's Magecraft deck. This is pretty self-explanatory. We're playing around the Magecraft ability. And if you didn't know, Magecraft basically means you play an instant or sorcery and something happens. So for example, we have Lorehold Pledge Mage here, and when we play an instant or sorcery spell, he gets +1/+0. And that's cast, not necessarily play. So if he gets countered, we still get the +1/+0. So as you can tell by the title, what we have here is Mavinda, Student's Advocate, and he has a nasty ability saying, pay 0, you may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard this turn. If that spell doesn't target a creature you control, it costs 8 more to cast this way, which we won't ever have to worry about because every spell we have in this deck, other than Dual Strike, is to target a creature. We have Run Amok, which is absolutely fantastic, gives +3/+3, and Trample, which is really key for a lot of our creatures. Inordinate Rage, which is just +3/+2, and we get a Scry, but no Trample, unfortunately. And then we have Resolute Strike, which is a 1-drop +2/+2, which I think is a really solid card, just for 1 drop. On our lower side, we have Clever Lumimancer, which is a pretty solid Magecraft creature here. Whenever we play an instant or sorcery, she gets +2/+2. And so let's say we play Dual Strike, which means we get to copy the next instant or sorcery spell we play under 4 mana. We play Dual Strike, she gets the +2/+2. Let's say we play a Run Amok on Clever Luminancer. She becomes a 5/6, and then since we did cast the Run Amok, it's going to get copied by the Dual Strike that we previously played, and then we will play another Run Amok, meaning that the Clever Lumimancer gets another +2/+2 for the initial Run Amok, another +2/+2 because we copied it, and that means that overall Clever Lumimancer will have 12 power. And then let's say we have Blade Historian on the battlefield, which gives our creatures double strike. Now that our Clever Lumimancer has Trample and double strike, should be swinging in for 24 damage Trample. So pretty nuts there. I mean, and that's happening with all of our creatures. We have Umara Mystic, which is solid, gets +2/0 if it's an instant sorcery or wizard, which is really nice because we have a lot of wizards in this deck. And then we have Lorehold Pledge Mage, not the best, but he gets +1/0. And the Venerable Warsinger is actually really key to this deck. We only have 2 in here, but since we're playing instant sorceries that buff power, the Venerable Warsinger ability is going to allow us to return creatures with greater mana cost than his initial power. So you'll see this probably come in handy later on. Other than that, we have Eager First Year, which is kind of a lower, like a single A card here. We have Fencing Ace, which I threw in there just because he's a double striker. And, you know, we throw a 3/3 on there, all of a sudden he's swinging in for 8 damage Trample. So that's pretty solid. Other than that, we got Zephyr Boots just for card draw, and that should be it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into some games here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Before we hop into the video, here's your friendly reminder to hit that subscribe button. Even though I'm a newer channel to YouTube and I don't have as many subscribers as other channels, I really try to put out content consistently and a good quality so you guys can enjoy it. Alright, that's it. Let's get into the gameplay. Alrighty, game number 1 of this Magecraft Madness deck. Pretty good solid starting hand here. We got turn 1 Lorehold Campus into some other goodies. So, what you got, first opponent? Alrighty. Yeah, so this works out nicely. I mean, I designed it so that we don't have as much blue, just so we're not drawing into it when we don't need it. But let's go ahead and play our... Let's go Eager First Year just because we can swing in without having to play an instant sorcery spell to deal damage. But we got Run Amok, we got Inordinate Rage, we got the red mana to play it. Now we just gotta hope they don't have too many creatures. Okay, that's actually nice, having a Blade Historian. Let's go Lorehold Pledge Mage, and let's just hope that we get mana. So swing in, bring him down to 18, and pass it a turn. Selesnya life gain again? Alrighty. I say again because I've played against Selesnya life gain so much. Alright, cool. So we do get enough for Blade Historian here. We will... Will we play it? I mean, it's not... Yeah, we'll play it. They're going to feel more obliged to block here. So 8 damage coming at face. We bring him down to 11 and pass turn. So that's just how powerful it is. I mean, On turn 4, we deal 8 damage to face, and the next turn we have lethal. That's not good, Celestial Unicorn. But we have enough where we can kill it still. So I think we're doing just fine. Rune of Sustenance. We need more sustenance. Alright, and yep, not swinging in. And so we will go ahead and go to combat and swing all in. And then we have lethal here if they don't block. Actually, if they do block, I think we... Yeah, so they didn't block here. We go ahead, run amok onto... doesn't really matter. Let's go lore hold. Sweet. They get all the triggers. And then we will go Inordinate Rage just to secure it. Boom, boom. And a quick and easy victory there. Sweet. So yeah, that's how the deck is supposed to play out. Let's go and get into maybe one more, maybe two, and let's just see if we can keep getting some victories and show off what this deck is about. See you soon. Alrighty, up against Ladane Boss. And another sweet hand here. All 3 colors. We got Mavinda. We got our instant sorceries. Nah, can't play that. Snarl, Mountain, and pass the turn. I've never actually tried to do that. Play something on turn 1 that I can't play. It's interesting to see what it does. Alrighty, we don't need any more lands now. I wouldn't mind getting another Plains Mountain because we can play our Blade Historian. But we're looking good. Oh, look at that. Selesnya life gain. Haven't seen that before. So it listened to us and we got our Plains. Let's go and play our Mavinda. What's great is that they don't have their Prosperous Innkeeper. They might have Prosperous Orator on this next turn if they have the lands for it. Alrighty, Core Celebrant. Yep, so they do gain life. That's fine. We have Inordinate Rage in case they swing in. Well, we don't have it quite yet, but soon. So no blocks. We go down to 17. Keep getting land. We have double Inordinate Rage. Not super necessary right now. So let's go to... Do we go to combat or do we wait to block the Trelisara? I say we just go ahead past the turn. We save up Inordinate Rages for the Trelisara. Give him a little bit of false security. Alright, Lurking Roper. That's a good one. Alright, they get the Scry. They keep it on top. Never a good sign. Yeah, opponent would be... Ooh. I was going to say opponent would be smart here not to swing in, but block the Trelisara, Inordinate Rage, and we go ahead and take her off the battlefield. And we don't need another land. Only running 24. I don't know what it's doing. Thank you. Other than that, pass turn. And we get another one. Alright. I don't mind that. So let's go to combat and swing in here. They have Lurking Roper, which we're not super scared of. And do we go Inordinate Rage? Yeah. I don't see why not. Just start kind of taking them out. That's why not. So perfect. We do have a new Mara Mystic on the top. So let's not do another one. Let's go ahead and take them down to 19 and pass the turn. Awesome. So Mystic is going to be huge. Yeah, like going to be really big here, especially with all our rages. All right, let's see what they got. You meet in the tavern. All right. Oh my goodness, and they hit 3 creatures. That's nuts. Alright, swing in. We don't have any blockers. Go down to 12. And go to my turn. So we're going to have to win here soon. We almost have what we need to do so. But not quite yet. So let's play our Mystic. Let's play our War Singer. And then swing in for 2. And then next turn, we have some goodies that we can play. Alright, pass turn. Yeah, so we can go ahead and use our Mavinda's ability, get the Inordinate Rage, and I mean, if we had one more red mana, or we could get a Resolute Strike, off the top and pretty much win it next turn. Alright. Cool, so they don't have enough to kill us quite yet. Revitalize, nice. Gaining lots of life. Alright, swinging in for 5, I presume. Or 4. Oh, not swinging in. Alright. Go to my turn. Okay, I thought it was a Resolute Strike. Eager First Year will do here. Let's go ahead and play it. Yeah, so then the Umara Mystic's actually going to get the +2/0. And then we can actually just keep up Venerable Warsinger, I believe, and play the double Inordinate Rage. Give the Umara Mystic up to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I think that might be the best play here. So let's go to combat. Let's swing in with Mystic and Mavinda. Go to blockers, no blocks. Let's go ahead and use the ability. Get another Inordinate Rage. We play this one. Sweet. And we don't need another land. Thank you. Play another one. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Opponent. Another land? Alright, well, noted. We're probably gonna... We might take one land out here before next game. We'll see. But doing really good. We bring him down to 8. We have blockers. We know we have an Inordinate Rage, which can bring us up to 6, 8 on its own. They do gain life, though. Yeah, that should have been obvious that that's going to happen. Alright. The good part is, though, we can block with Warsinger or First Year and still have enough to win, maybe. Okay, lots of life here. Tons of life, up to 14. Blade Historian would be phenomenal here as well. Okay, Celestial and Lurking, which is just enough to kill us, so we are going to have to block. And I say that we go... Let's go with First Year to Celestial Unicorn. You know, it's great with the Magecraft ability, but I just don't think... I mean, and we can return it, and there's the Blade Historian, sweet. We can return it with Venerable Warsinger here, and then have another blocker if they don't have a containment. So Blade Historian. Fortunately, we have no blue mana spells, so not worth using the Mavinda ability. But let's go to combat, and let's swing in with Umara and Mavinda, and keep up the Warsinger for blocks. Actually... So if they block with the Alchemist, then we get 1 damage through, and then we'll have to block with Blade Historian next turn. But, yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's swing in with Venerable Warsinger. I'm hoping they don't block here and we get the First Year back. So right now we're swinging in for 12 damage. Alright, and they'll let it through. That's totally fine with me. So we're going to bring him down. Okay, let that take action. Damage again. And that's another cool thing about Venerable Warsinger. It's actually each time it deals damage. So let's say we had another Eager First Year. Boom. We bring it back as well on the second hit. And I forgot that Venerable Warsinger has Vigilance. That is a big brain moment with your boy Joe. Alright, another Celestial Unicorn. Gain 2 more life. What do they have in their hand? That's the big question. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Actually, with Cleric class, it'll be 4 life. Yeah. That's good. And another Lurking Roper. I think it's not enough, though. With our Inordinate Rages, I think we might have victory next turn. Just with our Double Strike. Yeah, we do. Oh my goodness. Alright. All the counters. we're lucky there's no Trellisara. That would be, well, I mean, we got it off the battlefield, but that would be an entirely different story. All right, attackers. Swinging it with Prosperous Innkeeper, huh? Yeah, that's probably just them saying, yeah, you got us. So we will go ahead and block the Celestial Unicorn, and that should be lethal next turn. That was closer than I thought. That could have been bad. Alright, my turn. Let's go ahead and use Mavinda's ability, get Inordinate Rage back. We will play on our Mystic, which will go up to a 6-5. And then with that alone, we actually have victory. So boom, boom, and good game. Sweet! So we end up getting another win here against Selesnya Life Gain. I think we won in the last one. I could be wrong. I've played a lot of games with this deck. So, and we go up to Platinum. So that shows just how good this deck was. When I started using this deck and testing it out, I was actually Gold Tier 3. And then it actually brought me up to Platinum 1. So sweet, let's go ahead and play just one more, just so you guys can see fully how the deck works. Alrighty, into another game here, and we got all the colors of the rainbow, but not many creatures. I think we keep it anyways. We're on the draw. Up against Tsunami Sabora. We get another land. What is up with these lands? I've been having trouble with this deck in lands so much. And I only have 24. I hate to blame it on the shuffler, but I mean, it's just nuts. Okay. Other Fang Disciple, we will gladly discard a Lorehold Campus, right? Yeah, I think that's the best call. And go to my turn. Sweet. Dual Strike is nice here. Let's play our second Snarl, reveal the planes again, and then we will foretell the Dual Strike. So, I mean, we got all the cards we really need. All we need now is an Umara Mystic. We have the island. We have so much. We just gotta get luck of the top deck. And I mean, so far, it's just been lands, so. Alright, probably Poison the Cup. Lorehold Pledge Mage, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go play our island. Lorehold Pledge Mage. It might have been worth it to play a Plains there, just in case we got another for Blade Historian. Might have been a misplay, we'll see. Okay, Skull Raid. Ugh, I don't want to. I don't want to discard. Alright, well, I gotta discard. So Blade Historian is more important than Resolute Strike. So let's go here. Boom, bada doom. And do they have another one, maybe? No. Sweet. Alrighty, so we get another land. And, I mean, yeah, if we did keep up that white mana, it would have been Blade Historian, but that is alright. Let's go ahead and swing in. We won't really boost our guy quite yet. Unless they have some sort of response. Okay. Yep, so bring it on to 18 and pass the turn. Excuse me. Alright. Down to 18. Pass the turn. Clever Lumimancer is really good here. We will go ahead and swing in first, though. Yeah, they gotta have some sort of, I don't know, Shatter the Sky, is that the right one? That does like -3 or something. Down to 16, we'll play our Lumimancer, and it might not be too bad if they just use it right now. Then we can keep our Blade Historian on the battlefield. As long as we get the mana for it, that is. This deck, man, gives you everything except for mana when you need it. Alright. Blockers, no blocks. And maybe they're keeping up a Sock coming or something. They would foretell it though, right? Alright, you come to a river. That's smart. And with that, we will probably just discard our Blade Historian. I think so. No, we'll discard an Inordinate Rage. I think that's definitely the play, so discard. Unfortunately, Zephyr Boots is solid. Yep, let's go ahead and play Zephyr Boots. Get that down, boom bada doom, onto Lorehold Pledge Mage. And if it's nothing worth it, we can just go ahead and toss it right back out. Alright, down to 14. And we will discard the Fencing Ace. Now, the Zephyr Boots actually works really well with the deck, because even if we have to discard an instant or sorcery, that's where Mavinda comes into play. We can bring them back from the graveyard, play them, and then Venerable Warsinger brings the creatures back from the graveyard. So it works out pretty nicely. Yep, no blocks. And what do you got? Another... Alright, nothing. Cool. Let's go to combat first. Swing in. Down to 12. And we get another Zephyr Boots. Do we want that? No. I think that's just a little bit too much discard. So we'll get rid of that. Let's go Clever Lumimancer. And pass turn. At this point, all we really need is a run amok. We just haven't been getting lucky with it. Yeah, I mean, we have tons of Magecraft on the battlefield right now. Alright, no blocks. And... cool. Go to my turn. We get another Pledge Mage. Don't need that. So, combat. Swing in. And you come to river. Alright. We will let that resolve. Alright, and sorry, cancel that. And we will just play out our Pledge Mage again. And pass turn. Yeah, so that's definitely some sort of like ETB return back to hand deck. I think I saw like Covert Blue playing this one. Covert to go blue. Limrith. Not the greatest creature in the world, not gonna lie. There is our rage, right when we don't have necessarily what we need. Alrighty, let's see. Let's go ahead and we swing in. So I know that Lumimancers will go up to 4/4. And then if we give them the rage, they will kill the Limrith. So, yeah, let's go ahead and go to combat. Swing all in. And I think if they don't block here, we get the victory. Should be. 3/6. It'll go up to 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so definitely. They do decide to block with Limrith. And Elder Fang, maybe? No. Alright. So with that, we will go Dual Strike. And then we get all our beautiful things. And then... so if we put it on Lorehold Pledge Mage, he will go up to an 8. And then 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. So actually all we need to do is put this on the Pledge Mage. We will copy it. Look at all those triggers. I love it. And then onto Lumimancer. Get all the triggers again. We have another Inordinate Rage on top. And then boom. And we hit them for 17 damage. Sweet. I didn't think we were going to win that. I saw blue. I'm scared of blue. All they have is shenanigans to just throw your creatures in graveyards and absolutely spank you in the butt. But we got the victory. And that showed off the deck pretty well. So, I mean, even with 4 mana, we get the win. And that just shows how good it is. So, that'll be it for the games. Let's go ahead and get into wrap up. And I will see you guys there. Alright, super fun deck there. Mavinda Magecraft. We saw in that last game especially how much you can trigger this Magecraft is insane. I mean, 2 Lumimancers and 1 Lorehold Pledge Mage, and we just take out the opponent. So, lots of fun. What would I change? Let's go with the land base first. This has been a pain in the ass since I started trying to make this deck. I've actually made multiple different versions of this deck. I tried like a mono white at Boros, like a full Izzet, Jeskai, and it has just been a pain trying to get this mana base right. But what I would say is probably just take one out, go down to 23, and that should be able to allow you to not draw into so much. Fencing Ace can be taken out. I know before I had, let's see, where you at? Nope, not here. I had Battlefield Raptor in the deck. A really good card, a flyer, goes great with instant sorceries just to hit them overhead. But other than that, you can throw in like Vega, which is also really good with our Mavinda and Venerable Warsinger. But yeah, other than that, I can't really think of much else I'd change. If you're going to try and play this a little bit more competitively, definitely add Dragon's Fire in there or something. Rip Apart. Any type of removal is going to be what you need rather than just trying to play creatures. And then I definitely recommend playing the Zephyr Boots because that card draw is super useful when we're trying to get rid of those lands and we're trying to draw into our correct instance. Yeah, I really don't have too much to say. It was a fun deck. I'm really happy to have gotten it off as much as we did in this game. I think what we won one, what lost one, won one, maybe. I'm not sure. But other, not much else to say. Fun deck. Let me know if you guys enjoyed down in the comments below. Let me know what you would change about the deck. And of course, if you did enjoy and you want more standard content, then go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Other than that, guys, I will see you in the next video. Have a freaking fantastic day.